feel like I erased my eyebrow. And erase the other eyebrow. Yeah. Whatever. Hi guys. If you can hear me, heart the video. Hi Yoli. By the way guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, please don't forget to follow me on TikTok. It's free to download, but I'm mainly doing my lives over there since Facebook has been hard. So yeah. Hi Michelle. Hi guys. Yeah, we all can have rough days, but this is too much all in one fucking day, if that makes sense. Some of us don't deserve rough days. Hi Debbie. Hi Debbie. Hi Candace. Make sure you guys heart the video. I'm gonna give you a summary of what's going on. Mark's washing some dishes. I washed some, but he's washing the other one, so yeah, it's been a rough afternoon. Hi Debbie. Debbie, you heard what happened today, did you? Thank you, Shannon, for being here. Long time no see. Hi Tammy. Hi Annette. I need everybody to grab their drinks, grab their snacks. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Sorry. Thank you. You saw my replay from earlier? Yeah, well, stuff happened after that live. Yeah, Debbie. But there's more that happened today. That's why I said get your drinks and snacks. Because it's a lot. Thank you for the bless yous. Sorry, I be sneezing like crazy sometimes. Thank you. Make sure you guys heart, and share. Thank you, Liliana. Probably her phone. That's not mine. My phone don't make that sound. Probably her dad.
10 o'clock at night?
Or brother. What happened? I'm about to tell you. Not you, I'm talking to them. Alright guys, make sure you guys heart the video. So, your days have been crazy. Yeah. So, I feel you, Belinda. But that's something that we decided to do together so that way I can work and help provide for her. Because if I can't work and provide for me and for her, then ain't nobody getting their shit paid for, if that makes sense. It's not just about watching kids. You guys remember, I pay for shit too. So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Julianne. I know. Anyways, so catch up. But anyways, so this morning, Dominic came down to visit, and he mainly went to go visit his grandparents on his dad's side, and then his grandparents on, well, my mom. And I told Dominic, I was like, hey, can you help your grandma? Since you have a car and I don't, I was like, can you go help your grandma? Because she needs help. She needs help putting air in her tires. She needs help getting gas or whatever. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. So he went with my mom and he went to go do that or whatever. Unexpectedly, they showed up at my house, right? I just finished my TikTok live this morning when that happened. So he showed up at my house and he was like, Mom, he's like, I don't have good news. And I was like, okay. I was like, what happened? And he was like, well, Grandma's gonna need new tires, like on all her tires. She's gonna need new tires in a couple of months because like the thread count is like low. And I was like, well, yeah, that's expected. When you're driving over time, thread count on your tires is gonna be low, you know? So he was like, he was trying to be nice, my son, and he was like, Mom, I'll pay for 2 tires, and then you and my sister, you and your sister can go and pay for the other 2 tires. And I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah. And I told my mom, and she just like rolled her eyes. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know. She's in a mood, whatever, leave her alone, you know? But I told her, like, you don't have any money to pay for it. So if my son is offering to help you pay for it, and me and JoJo will do our best to pay for the other half, then we'll do it. She gets in her mood swing or whatever. And then the baby wakes up, whatever, and the baby doesn't eat right away when he wakes up. Like, he takes like an hour to eat, like, after he wakes up. Because, like, if I try to give him a bottle right away, he just spits us out. Like, he spits the food out. So then she's like, you need to feed the baby, like, right now. And I was like, no, he doesn't eat right away. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Sherry. I was like, he doesn't eat right away. I was like, you know that. Well, you need to feed him now. And she was popping attitude at me. I was like, lady, he just woke up. I was like, calm your titties. I didn't tell her that, but I'm thinking it. And I was like, no, he's not hungry yet. And then she was like, well, I'm just saying, you need to feed him, like, with an attitude. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I have 4 kids. I think I know when my kids need something or, like, whatever. And so she's like, fine, I'm not gonna tell you anything. She was like, I'm fucking leaving and figure it out. And I was like, bye. Like, she grabbed her purse and, like, she walked out the door. And my son, he made me laugh because he was like, Grandma, you better not leave without me. He's like, I drove your car here. And I was just like, you know, and I was like, if he's hungry, the little one, if he's hungry, he's gonna cry. He wasn't crying. He just woke up. He was all giggly and whatever. And, like, Mark was here, so, like, he's my witness. The baby was fine. Anyways, but yeah, it was just because my mom gets in a mood swing. She likes to nitpick. Like, we're not even focused on this. We're talking about this situation, about your tires, and then you just go off and talk about a whole other fucking, you know? Yeah, they definitely let you know things. Exactly, Jerry. And it's not my first kid. It's my 4th baby. Anyways, so, but yeah. So she was just kind of, like, nitpicking at me. And so, like, thank you, Julie. He is your son. You care for him every day and know what he eats. I tell her that all the time. And even, like, when she's here with me, she would nitpick at me. Oh, well, maybe your son needs this. No, he's ready for a nap. No, he needs that. No, he doesn't want to do that. He wants this. No, I don't know why, but my mom has been doing that a lot with this baby. I don't know why. She didn't do that much with Adriana. She didn't do it with Azriela. Maybe she did it with Dominic. I don't remember. That was like 19 years ago. But with this one, she's doing it. My mother's whole personality is a mood swing. No, it is. Like, my son brought her here to tell me what was going on with her car. Because I'm going to need to know. You know? And I was like, okay, that's fine. My son offered to help out with half, and me and Jojo will talk about it when she's off work, and we'll talk about it to save to help her out with the other half. That's fine. We know it's going to be our responsibility, but it's just the way that she did it, you know? Julianne, I think so. I think Mark said the same thing. I think a lot of it has to do because I moved out and my mom did want control. When I told my mom I was moving out, she's like, I'm going back to Mexico. I was like, no, you're not. You can't even stand being over there. You can't stand your sister. You're gonna come back. Like, she was threatening, like, all types of shit so I wouldn't move out. So, yeah, she does that. Hi, Virgie. Chrissy, yeah, she did that. She barged out of my house. Mark did not come out the room. He heard it. He heard the whole attitude. He's my witness. He heard everything. He was like, I wasn't going to come out the room. I am not going to be a part of that. I'm not getting in the middle of it. And I was like, I understand. You did right. Don't get in the middle of it. But yeah, like, she was just barged out, and poor Dominic running after her or whatever. Like, don't leave me behind. Like, pobrecito Dominic. Like, he came down. He drove 45 minutes to help his grandma. And, you know, and she just, I don't know. She's not grateful. You think she'd be so happy with y'all offering to help? So angry. Yeah, we're willing to help her because we know she's not working. We know we have to help her with her regular bills. We're willing to do so. We have to plan ahead. We don't have that type of money to just cough up. If we did, we would, but we don't. But that now that my son told us what's going on, we know what to do and what to talk about. As a family, we need to get together and talk about it. You know? I know, but I need you guys to send some prayers right now. Alana, that's why we always say, don't believe what camera shows you. Yes, Sparkle Me. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, I mean, I'm stressed too. You know, I'm stressed too. I'm stressed, she's stressed, we're all stressed, but I feel like just because we're all stressed out about like work or money or health or whatever, I don't think it's the time to take it out on each other. I think this is the time where we need to come together, talk about it as a family, help it each other, and try to resolve it. You know what I mean? That's what we should be doing. Not yelling at each other, not throwing tantrums, not nitpicking at shit that's not relevant. Like, you know what I mean? Christy, that's my mom. But the reason why I'm asking for prayers, thank you, Erica. Oh, first of all, hold on, let me put this. Hold on. Hold on. I have bad news for you guys. Hold on. Hold on, my loves. Let me type this in real quick. Sorry. It's because my phone gets wobbly when I type. No. Okay. Maybe you can ask her, hey mom, is something bothering you? I do, Debbie. I do. I do. Your mama loves you so much. It's hard for her and will do anything for you and your family. It's hard when your loved ones need help but literally are struggling like she is. I pray you guys come together. Yes, exactly, Melissa. No, 100%. Yeah, I need to sit down and set boundaries. Don't add stress. If anyone wants to be difficult, let them be you. They chill out. I know, bad news. Yes, ma'am, don't pinpoint what's wrong or who's right. Just like you said, talk about she's your mom and you're only. Yeah, exactly. And guys, I love you guys, but I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick. I love you, but I really hate when people tells me you only have one mom. Now I know that I came out of one uterus, but remember I had one dad too. And you guys remember that I was a daddy's girl and I had to bury him too. So I know what it's like to have each parent, thankfully. But I love my parents equally. They both probably drive me crazy equally. But I had to bury one. And I know I have one parent left. So I get that saying. Trust me. You're telling someone who had to bury one already. I've been there. I know. It's just hard when some people are not easy to talk to sometimes. Because I want to talk about it. I want to resolve it. I want to fix it with everybody else. It's the other people that don't. You know what I mean? It's the other people that don't want to be spoken to, you know? Kind of, Jerry, but the way that you threw a fit did not help. Did not help. You know? So I know what it's like to bury one. It sucks. But anyways, are you ready for the bad news? You ready? Okay. Was it good? Yeah. Well, me and my sister was gonna go half on it. Exactly, Wit. So, Dominic was on his way back home around 5 p.m. Was it 5 p.m.? Like 5:30, something like that. And I got a phone call right after dinner. I went live on TikTok. I made dinner. And I think Dominic left my mom's house like around 1 or 2 o'clock. But he wasn't there anymore by like 1 or 2 o'clock. He helped out my mom get air in her tire and then put gas in her car. So I don't know where he went. I think he went to go visit his other family on his dad's side. Well, Dominic was on his way home and he got in a hit and run accident. His car is total. Yeah, he's fine. Thank you, Jesus. But I got a phone call from Dominic today and he didn't make any sense what he was saying. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I couldn't understand him. And you guys remember my son is autistic, so sometimes he doesn't make any sense on things that is going on. So I couldn't understand him. And he said that this car jumped in front of him, swiped him, and he hit it, and then it pushed him into like the grass out of the highway. So he called me and he was crying. I never heard my grown son cry. So I started crying and I told Dominic, like, where you at? Like, I'm gonna go. Like, I told Mark, like, we gotta go. And then his dad was calling me or whatever, and his dad's like, I'm on my way or whatever. Um, it's been a fucking shitty day. Like, shitty day. He was freaking out because his airbags never, yeah, he was in shock, exactly. His airbags never went off. He hit like the front um, passenger side. So he's just really like, he's shaken up. I told him he didn't need to go to the hospital. He didn't need to do any of that. He was just crying because he was scared. He was shaken up. It's his first accident. He's 19. He's like 3 weeks away from turning 20, literally. Um, and so, pobrecito, like, I felt like shit, man. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Rihanna. So, yeah, just keep Dominic in your prayers if you guys can. He does have full coverage insurance, but I don't know how that's going to go for him because it was a hit and run accident on the highway and it was his front driver's side. So, it's been a little difficult night. I was crying. Um, Mark was like, Mark was trying to console me, but his consoling sucks sometimes. He was like, hey, why are you crying? Hey, your son is fine. Hey, you shouldn't feel guilty. And I'm like, look, I'm going to feel mom guilt. First of all, he came down here to spend time with his grandparents, help his grandma, and then pobrecito, he gets in a freaking car wreck. So now he's panicking on like how he's going to get to work. I just feel like shit. I feel bad. I'm glad he's okay. I never heard my grown son cry, so I'm gonna cry along with him. Sorry, but I'm gonna cry. You know? Yeah, Robin, I see you. Yeah, I told him, but Dominic is just shaken up. I hope so too, Alana. Well, his dad is the one who helped him set up the car insurance on his car. Because that car was given to him on his 16th birthday. It was a gift from his dad. The car was a 16th birthday gift. So it was a paid off car. Yeah, I know. So yeah, but I don't know. It's just a lot going on right now. Yeah, accidents can be extremely scary for sure. I've been like shaking up all damn day. Like, if it's not one thing, like literally, I'm not lying. Like, your husband's the same way. I know. Oh no, Amanda, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, yeah, because it was bad. Okay, so like this morning, my mom was mad about blah, blah, blah. So then I was crying this morning. Then Mark was like, take a shower, shake it off. I'm going to stay home with you today. And I was like, okay. I took a shower, I shook it off. I went live on TikTok. I was in a good mood. Everybody was making me in a good mood. Then Mark was like, let's go get lunch. And I was like, okay. So while we were getting ready to go have lunch, Dominic showed up with my mom. My mom started her argument with me. And my mom ran out my house, put me in a mood. I didn't cry, but I was just heated. Like I was upset, you know? I went to lunch. I was dragging my feet, barely eating, barely doing anything. Went to go visit my dad. I went to go visit my dad, dropped them off some sand and seashells from the beach, from my dad's favorite beach. I did that. I left at a stone. I cried to my dad. I said, Lord, help me get through this. And Dad, I need your help. Guide me. Help me. I got home. I started making dinner. I was in a good mood making dinner. I was live. Everybody was fine. Then I get the phone call. Dominic gets an accident. Then I'm crying again. It's been a roller coaster of emotions today. I need good sleep today. Yeah, I told him that Alana, his dad's in the middle of it right now, cause he lives near his dad. I live far from him, so, but his dad's like, I'm taking care of it. I was texting his dad today, so, um, his dad seems okay. Like his dad's like, we're gonna figure it out. We'll make it work. It's been a heavy day, for sure, for sure, for sure. I know. I need a drink, and I haven't had one. Nor did I have that gummy that I said I was gonna have. No, you're fine, Tammy. I'm sorry, Lisa. I feel you. People can suck. Hi, Medea. Hi, Cliff and Ty. I know, Cindy. Oh, we got shot in the butt. Ooh. I told Dominic to take some ibuprofen today. I said, take some ibuprofen today because you might feel it in the morning. That's what I told him. Um, but will he listen to me? I don't know. My son is stubborn. Ah, Lana. Man, everybody's having a day today. I am emotional worn out. Yes. Absolutely. I told Amanda, I was like, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Uh, but I'm just gonna work around Mijo. So I'm gonna work around my baby. But yeah, just keep Dominic in your prayers. Um, oh yeah. Amanda, you missed a lot. You're gonna have to catch the replay. I know. I just told him, like, you just gotta be grateful, like, you're okay. I know it sucks. I know cars aren't cheap. I get it. But that's material things. You gotta be grateful you're okay. And that's what I told him. He didn't respond to me. He saw the message, but hi, Marilyn. But the officers took him to a safe place since he was on the highway. The officers took him to a safe spot. Yeah, Cindy. Yeah, we're a lot of us. I'm gonna pray for all you guys. Definitely gonna be praying for everybody today. I know, Lisa. For real, I thought about that too. It happens, guys. It's scary though. And Dominic's a really good driver. Before anybody says anything stupid on here, well, I don't think a lot of you guys will, but my son's a very good driver. He's very alert. He's not messing around with stuff. He doesn't he doesn't brake check people. He doesn't tailgate people. He doesn't he doesn't speed. He goes the limit. He gives people space. Um, I'm very proud of the driver that my son is. I really am. I was scared when he first learned how to drive. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm never getting in a car with Dominic because I was scared. Like, what the hell, you know? But no, I've been in a car with him a couple of times. Him and Azriel and Adriana. And he's a really good driver. He's a really good driver. Um, he's very cautious. But I feel bad that that happened to him today. So it just, I felt it. I know. And when he called me crying, like, obviously when you hear your grown son crying, like, it's gonna hurt you, you know? So, but yeah, tomorrow, well, this whole week, I'm gonna be live, working on Facebook and on TikTok, but you're gonna see me home more often. Yeah, I think God is okay. Exactly. Um, just exactly, Marge. Me too. I hate when people do that. Or when you're in the car with them and they do it too. I'm freaking hate that shit. Like, don't do that. You know. Um. But anyways, yeah. So this week I'll be going live and working with me home with the baby or around his schedule. So please bear with me on live on Facebook and on TikTok. Yeah, Adriana's going to driver's ed this week. She's probably shaken up because she saw the car. I don't have a picture of the car, but it's no good. Thank you, Vanessa. But, yeah, I don't know. No, Cynthia, I have not. They play too much. That's the reason why I've been on TikTok. I get on here to give you guys updates and stuff and just post random things. But if you want to see me live more often and do other content, you guys have to go follow me on TikTok for now. Like, if y'all want to follow me there, y'all can. It's free to download. If you want to hang out with me, go follow me on Life of Elena G Beauty. Oh, wow, Tammy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so it's been a rough day. But, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright. I'm just gonna be there for everyone, like the moms do. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna shower real quick and just lay down and just knock the fuck out tonight. Um, but yes, just keep my son and my mom in your prayers. Pray that she finds some type of peace and let go of that pride that she has, because it would be great. And just pray for Dominic that we will figure out how to help him get his another car, and pray that he's not hurting. Thank you, Susanna. I appreciate you. Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get off, but I'll be on TikTok tomorrow, so make sure you guys come and follow me on Life Elena G Beauty, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, my loves.